Hello there, I wanted to introduce you to my newest system, the Retron 3, which I just got. Now, you might have seen my other video introducing the Retro Duo Portable. I've been using that to play my old NES and Super NES games, but I've been running into a few problems. I noticed some of the games either have glitches in the audio, and there's other games that won't work at all. So I just bought this game hoping to have better, or this video game system hoping to have better luck. Here it's got 3 ports on it, one for Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and Nintendo. It's also got the switch right here in the middle, which you can turn from NES to Genesis to Super NES. And of course it's got the power button and reset button. Now this also has 2 wireless remotes that come with it, but the remotes take AAA batteries, which aren't included. The one thing I don't like about the remotes is they're not really like the originals. So as you can see here, the directional button is this thing here, and it's kind of moves like something you're not familiar with. So if you're like me, who's played like old NES games using the same kind of controller for years, and Super Nintendo games using the same kind of controller for years, it's kind of hard getting into something new. But this video game system also has ports for like Super Nintendo controllers on the front, the side. It's got ports for the NES controllers, and on the other side it's got ports for the Sega Genesis controller. So if you got the old controllers, you can go ahead and just plug them in. If you don't have the old controllers, you can also go to usually a pawn shop or a video game store, and if they don't have them in stock, a lot of times they can order them for you. So it's something you might want to check into. And as I believe I have mentioned in my RDP video, if you are going to get a Super Nintendo controller, you want to make sure it says Super Nintendo on the top, because they do sell generic controllers out there which look like Super Nintendo controllers, but they don't say Super Nintendo on them. And I noticed that the controllers don't work the way they're supposed to. It's mainly the directional pad is there's like a glitch or a design flaw. Now if you press up, down, left, or right, they all work good individually. But if you're playing a game like, let's say, a Tecmo Super Bowl or something, where you gotta like run like up and or right and down at the same time, or up and right at the same time, what happens if you push like down and right at the same time, your character ends up running left. And that can be real frustrating when you're playing a game like football and you're desperately trying to get yards. So that's why whenever I get a Super Nintendo controller, I make sure it says Super Nintendo on the top, because every time I get a controller that's not the original, it never seems to work out for me. Now on the back of the system, it's also got the audio and video connection, the yellow, red, and white. It's also got the SWTO, which is another video plugin. I believe might be for high definition, but I'm not positive. So also got your DC input. The only thing I really don't know what is this switch here that says OJ on it. And unfortunately I didn't see any instruction manual that came with the system, so I'm not really sure what that does. Hopefully it doesn't have anything really important to do with playing regular games. Otherwise, maybe it's something I'll figure out as I'm going along, but for the most part, I'm going to be trying to play all my video games on this system from now on, all my Nintendo and Super Nintendo games, instead of playing them on the Retro Duo Portable. And if you want to watch my video game channel, keep up with my video games and see how well it works, you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And also you can check me out on Facebook, same name, Jay's Retro Video Games. Click like on it and you get updated videos every time I upload them to YouTube. I end up also putting the link on my Facebook page. So yeah, I got my YouTube channel here, and I also got my Facebook page, exact same name. Now another thing on my Facebook page, I also have a photo album of all my uploaded videos. Every time I upload a video, I put pictures of them in the album. It's got the title of the video game, it's got the system that it's on, it's got the year that it was released, the publisher of the game, and it's also got a link to the video, so that way if you're on Facebook and you want to check out any of the games that I've already uploaded, you just go to the photo album. If you see any games you're interested in, just click on it and you'll see the link where you can just click on the link and it'll go right to the video. So hope to get a lot of subscribers into my channel and hope to get a lot of likes on my Facebook page. And I hope you're enjoying the video, so see you in the next one.